My name is Carrie, and since I was supposed to come in and do a career day talk with some of the grade levels, I thought I would do a little video for you. When you're stuck at home, you can watch it. Thought I'd place myself here right in front of my happy goats that are enjoying their breakfast right now. So I'm a farmer. There are lots of different kinds of farming, I guess. There's food, like corn, lettuce, everything you eat pretty much that is not made in a factory is grown on a farm, and there's so many different kinds. I do not grow food for sale. We sell our eggs, but that is about it. Any of the food that we grow is for us, just a small little veggie garden. But I do raise goats for the milk and their meat, a couple of them. I have sheep, one giant sheep. Her name is Miss Kimmy. I use her for the wool. She is my daughter's sheep, so we are not going to be selling her for her meat. Plus, she's too old at this point. We have cows. One of them is a 4-H cow. If any of you know what 4-H is, it means that he will go to the auction at the fair. All those pretty cows you see lined up will be purchased by at an auction, and they will be sold for their meat, and they will fill someone's freezer. And then another one is just a fun pet. He is not for anything other than fun. His name is Walter. I'll put a little video of him in here too. But the main thing I farm for is the goat's milk, and I use it for cheese for us and milk for us if I want to. We don't always drink the goat's milk, and it does not taste farmy or goaty or anything like you've had in the store. It is actually, it's pretty heavy, like heavy cream. I think it's very good. It makes a delicious rice pudding. But I use the goat's milk for soaps and lotions, and it is fantastic for your skin. Goat's milk has a lot of nutrients in it that are very nourishing and moisturizing and just all around great for your skin. So I use the milk for that. I do. Sometimes the chickens will get it if I don't have any use for the milk that day. Like today, I'm not planning on making any lotion or soap. Then I'll give the milk to the chickens. So these are my chickens. They're a little dirty right now, those white ones. I have a few different kinds, as you can see. They're getting their breakfast. Actually, let me take you back and show you the different eggs that I can get every day. It's a little muddy. We need our spring cleaning for sure. So the chickens lay usually 1 egg a day. And you can see all the different colors that we get. I've got blue and dark brown and creamy and white. That one's still warm. So that is from this morning. And some of them will lay their eggs a little bit later in the morning, but usually they lay them before I get out here. There's my girls fighting over their food again. Here, let's see if they want this banana that got lost in the pantry. So it got a little brown, and the kids won't eat it, but the chickens like it. One of the questions I get most about chickens is, do you have to have a rooster to get eggs? And no, you do not need a rooster to get eggs. The hens will lay eggs when they hit the right age, usually about 6 to 9 months oldish. They do not need a rooster to lay eggs. They need a rooster to fertilize eggs. If I wanted to have chicks, I would leave this guy loose with my eggs, which I do. That's Clark. And Clark takes care of all his ladies. He's quite the handsome stud. He's a good boy. Let's see if I can catch one of these pretty ones. These are called Brahmas. And Brahma have very dirty feet. But they also have, it looks like they've got pants on. So when they're running around, they've got their nice long legs with their feathers on them. This right here is a white leghorn, and she's one of my white egg layers. This over here, they're called Easter eggers. Let me see if I can get her. She's my sweetie pie. She lays the blue, green, she can lay pink eggs. Huh, yes you are. All right, ladies. I'll leave you to your breakfast. And I'll bring them the goat's milk in a little bit, actually. If I don't use it for any of my products that day, or need to use it for any of my products that day, I will bring it to the chickens, and they absolutely love it. So I'll give them a little less feed on that day, and they will fill themselves up on some good goat's milk. This is Phoebe. Phoebe is in my milk stand, and she just got a banana, so she's licking her lips, getting every little last bite off. My goats love their snacks. And bananas are a great place to hide any pills that I need to give them. Every year my goats get a dose of copper. They need a lot of it in their diet, and every year they get a little extra booster. So I just pop that big pill of copper in their banana, and they eat it up. Just like you can hide medicine from your dogs in peanut butter and cheese, I do it to my goat. Now, in order to get goat's milk, the goats first need to have a baby or two. Phoebe's had a few here. I do sell the babies, so that is another source of income for farming, is the baby goats. In a few years, I might start, I might keep one every so many years just to get a new milker in the crowd, because I'm not going to make her have babies forever. So after they have their babies, and I let mine stay with their mama. Some people take the babies right away and feed them with a bottle. But I let mine stay with their mom, so they get fed for about 8 weeks, sometimes 10. And then I sell the babies, and that's when I can start taking the milk for myself. Huh, Phoebe? Yes. So Phoebe is ready. I'm going to get to milking her. All right, so I finished with Phoebe, and so now I have Lucy in here. As you can see, Lucy is much bigger than Phoebe. She is actually a cross between two different kinds of goats. She is a Nubian, which are the long, floppy-eared big goats, crossed with an Alpine, which is another larger goat. Here's Reese. Reese is a full Nubian. Hey, Finn. So her ears are quite floppy, and she loves to hide underneath that milk stand. She's not being milked yet. She's never had any babies. But Lucy has, and she, like I said, she's a larger goat. Phoebe, that was on here before, is a Nigerian dwarf, so she's a good bit smaller. And let's see, we've got my new guy over here. He's the only one with horns, which made me a little nervous, but he's such a handsome man. We call him Stinky because if you've ever been around a male goat, he's quite stinky. He is. And this actually is Finn. Finn is Phoebe's first baby. He was the first little guy ever born on our farm, so I kept Finn. He's also a male, but he is fixed, like you would neuter a dog. So he's not stinky, right, Finn? No, and he's got some crazy hair. Check this out. Come here, Finn. Show off that hair. Yes. This is my buddy. He used to sleep with me on the porch. Huh, Finn? You're a nibbler, too. All right, so I'm going to milk Lucy and see how much we get out of Lucy today. Lucy, no, Lucy's checking it out. I got a good bit of milk today from those two. Like I said, if I was going to be using this for us or for soaps or lotions, there's a closed system I use. It goes into a mason jar, so it doesn't touch the air right away, and it stays much cleaner. But this is just for the chickens, and they don't mind. So the chickens will get this morning. So this is Walter. Walter does like to give kisses. Cows' tongues feel like cats' tongues, except much rougher than that, right, Walter? Can't zoom out very far, but Walter is a little miniature. He's a miniature Scottish Highland. Come here, Walter. He's a very handsome man. Some of you might have seen him when we brought him to, what did we go to, Walter? Trunk or Treat 2 years ago. Yeah, he fit in the back of my car then. He's a very sweet boy. He's checking out these buckets to see if there's any extra food in it. There's not, Walter. No, there's not extra. Are you saying hi to everyone? Yeah, that was a good burp. So we don't use Walter for anything. He's a big dog. We keep him for fun, and I like to take him out. Huh, Walt? Walter? Can you say hi to the kids, Walter? Walter, I'll attach a really cute video of Walter to the end of the video, and you'll see how handsome he is playing in the snow. It's his favorite thing. Huh, Walter? Yes. Oh, and he loves his scratchings. Oh. Say bye, Walter. film for a minute and maybe they'll do something fun for you. So as you can see, they're getting their hay. They need to have pretty much an endless supply of good hay. Hi, Max. That's Max here looking at us. Max is about 9 months old. He is a buck, which means he will be a future daddy here. And he'll be a little bit bigger than Lucy, who's standing next to him when he gets full grown. So you can see they're eating off of a Christmas tree, which doubles as a hay holder for me right now. Goats and sheep and cows really too. They love to eat those Christmas trees. And so we'll have people that after Christmas, when they're ready to take their trees down, they will drop off their Christmas tree, get some love from the goats, and the goats love it. They'll strip that tree bare. As you can see, they've eaten the bark and pretty much everything they can off of that. And you can see Lucy right there is shedding like a dog, except it's super soft, like cashmere that you can pull out of goats. It's very soft and fluffy. I keep saying I'm going to take that out and spin it and make it into yarn. I haven't gotten to that yet. But that's what I have Kimmy for, is for her sheep's wool. And once a year, we shear her, and I use the wool to make yarn. I can use it to make dryer balls, use it to make felt, lots of different stuff you can use wool for. Sometimes the goats like to walk up to Kimmy and start biting her wool off of her, and they eat it. And I don't know why. I think they're just being kind of mean about it. So there is, next to Max, there is his twin sister, Ruby. They are obviously both the same age. They're about 9 months old. And then here's Phoebe coming around. Nope. Thought she was going to come around Kimmy. She's not. She's sneaking in here for some hay. Hi, Lucy girl. I was hoping they'd do something fun, like jumping around, but I'll have to attach a cute video if they don't do anything for us now. As you can see, I keep my animals in with, this is, this right here, some wire fence, and on the inside of the wire fence, I'm not going to grab that, even though it does sound like fun, that is an electric fence. So that just gives them a little zap and reminds them to respect the fence. It's not gonna, definitely won't kill you. We've all touched it here numerous times. It just gives you a little zap. You don't want to do it again, but we all do. So I'm going to show you some of the products with goat's milk right there. I've got soaps and kid soaps and all kinds of great products most made with goat's milk. Some are just for fun. There's lotions and bath crumbles and dog soap and pretty soap, and they're all for sale on either my website or in person at shows. With the wool, you can make all these fun hats after I make yarn. Some of the yarns I've made myself, some I do buy at the store. There's Miss Kimmy. She started out quite small and she lived in the house with us for a while. She wore a little diaper and drank a bottle. She was a teeny little thing, and now she's just a great big beast. And here is her fiber, what it looks like when it's still attached before we shear it. And as promised, here is the adorable video of Walter enjoying the snow. Are you so excited for the snow, Walter? So here's just a bunch of pictures from around the farm of all the animals throughout the past few years. You can find lots more on our fun YouTube channel. I'm not sure why it's cutting the heads off of some of my pictures here. I'm not very happy with my editing, but there's babies and fun videos and all kinds of stuff on our YouTube channel. I'll have the link at the end. And if you have any questions, have your parents text me or respond to the video. But it was great sending this to you. And hopefully next year on Career Day, I can be there in person.